You know, Rob, having the kids here today, just how important is that to kind of have that community engagement?
It's very important because it just brings you down to earth sometime and helps you see what other people go through. And sometimes you be so worried about your life that you be tripping over little stuff, and it's people going through real things. So it really just brings you down to earth for sure.
And it looked like you were having a lot of fun out there. Just what does it mean to you to be able to have this opportunity to kind of spend time with them?
It means everything to me because once again, like it's like you only get so many chances to do this. So like in your time, what time do you actually have to see what actual people go through other than just what you go through? So it's a lot to me. I see what people go through and what people have to do to take care of them. So I feel like everyone has a job and not a lot of people get celebrated for what they do, but I feel like everything matters for sure.
What did the team do with the kids today specifically?
We shot basketball, learned some dribble moves, learned passing, played a game of knockout, pretty much for sure.
Is there any difference for you kind of coming into a game knowing that you're going to get minutes versus not knowing, like in terms of your preparation, your mindset, or how do you kind of approach that at this point?
It definitely feel better when you know you're gonna play, because like when you don't know you're gonna play, some days you're just not as motivated, and then like you'll end up playing that day, and then like you don't have the right mindset. But when you know you're gonna play, you just put yourself in that mindset before you even get in there. So it's good for me, honestly. I feel like I don't ever really know how many minutes I'm gonna play, but I know it's based on how I play. So I just try to play the best I can, and if I do mess up, try to give multiple efforts to show like even if I do mess up, it's a chance I can still create for the team.
When it comes to like game planning and learning scouting report tendencies like that, kind of what's your process been, and how's that been adjusting in NBA life to sort of that sort of detailed stuff?
Right. It's been well for sure, because at Kentucky we had a lot of like actual like info on the teams and the game plan, but it's definitely way harder in the NBA because depending on what team you play, it varies on how they play. And like playing against Jokic, like he in a high drop, or playing like James Harden, you got to play a high wall against him. So certain things is way different, but after you learn them, it's easy for sure.
How much are you picking the brain of whether it's Mike, Keel, Jaden, because these guys are experienced defenders on the perimeter in the league. How much do they help you in terms of what to do on the floor, how to navigate screens, things like that?
They help me a lot, for real. Like, I feel like a lot of my problem is just like strength and getting into the ball and staying attached, because sometimes I get into it, but then they'll push off, and then that creates separation, so then I'm chasing. So it really is just strength and stuff, but it's really effort also. With them, they always tell me to just give effort and push into the ball, and then even when I do mess up, I have players like Jaden McDaniels, Mike Conley, and they all tell me where to go in the midst of the game. So, and then sometimes they try to bully me and get to the rim, and then Jaden McDaniels come out of nowhere and block a shot. So it ain't really no advantage for real, because it ain't no time they not going to come over there.
Coach was talking after last game about how he wants to pretty much just pair you with Rudy. It seems like you guys have a really good like chemistry. How is that formed, when you're not getting those game minutes with him?
I'd say like just my play style. If I have any big, but Rudy's a great big, so I feel like any big you can put him in position to be good, and even if he's not that good. If he's tall, you can put him in position, but I feel like Rudy is way better than what a lot of people think, so it's way easier for me because they got to play me, they got to play Rudy, and if you throw it up, Rudy going to probably dunk it, or if he don't dunk it, he's going to get fouled or something, so it's really easy to create for him.
I was going to say, was that kind of a natural thing just between you two from the start? Because we've seen sometimes it takes guys time to develop that chemistry with Rudy, but you guys, it seems like it's been pretty seamless from the jump.
Yeah, for sure. Rudy is a good person overall. He talks to me every day, so I feel like, honestly, we got a great relationship since the first day he came in, and he knows I'm a good player, so if I'm not open, I'm going to try to get him open. If he's not open, then I'm going to find someone else, but he always knows to look for the ball because he's willing to come to him for sure for me.
Mike, about a month or so ago, was saying that his kind of primary role in mentoring you was to keep you sane while you weren't playing. How has that role shifted over the last couple of weeks where now you're getting minutes? Is he just a little bit more talkative with you, or just how has it changed now that you're in the games?
It's more just like he just gives me confidence. He knows I can play basketball. I ask him like before I go in, like what's open, what's like certain things. Because like if he sees it, then that's like the main plays I go in to run in just to run the offense. So really, he just gives me a lot of confidence, and he knows I can play basketball. So he don't really be like telling me what to do. More like he always advises me what to do, and he know I can make a play.
Last one for me, just have you noticed kind of the love from the fans when you're checking into the game or when you get the ball even? There's kind of that silence that goes over the crowd. Have you noticed that?
Nah, yeah, for sure. Definitely checking in. When I'm in the game, I don't really hear it like that, but I already know it's a lot of love, and that's oh, dang. My bad. And it helps me, honestly. It helps me a lot. So it boosts me, and it makes me want to go out there and be confident, because if everyone trusts in me, then I trust in myself.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, Ron.